Okay, so I'm really excited to share with you Justine and Clay Schumacher. They have their own business and such a really unique thing that they do. Fairtytale Dreamer is the name of their business. I'm gonna let them tell you a little bit about what it is that they do.
Hi, everybody. Hello. This is Forrest. He's a barred owl that was found in Wake Forest. And back here we have Speedy, who was hit by a speeding car. And this is what we do. We go and we rescue animals that have been injured or hurt, or sometimes they've been orphaned. We get little owlets and things like that. And we get the rescue call and we run out and we go rescue them and make sure that they can either be released or they can be maybe helped. Or even eventually, like these two, they can be education birds that can be brought out into the population and show kids, is personally our favorite, that you don't have to be scared of owls. They actually only go for things that are this big around, that the neck is this big around. We get a lot of calls about animals that are, maybe looming over their dogs, and we say, don't worry, we can help to educate you guys that you don't have to be scared. It's actually really good luck thing to have an owl there. So we do birthday parties. We also do a lot of face painting. We work with Anwin Sanctuary and American Wildlife Refuge. We also work with Holly's Nest, which is out in Sanford. Just trying to get everybody to work together because there's so many animals that we need more than just one rescue. We need a lot of songbird rehabbers right now, so if that's something that anybody's interested in, please get in touch with us because there's so many animals that you can only have so many before you need to work together as a community.
Yeah,
it's really important.
And at the events, they dress up as all different kinds of characters. Today they're doing Harry Potter, but I know what are some others that you do?
We do Cinderella, all those classic storybook characters. We do heroes. We like to do, yeah, that's right. We like to do the frizz from the Magic School Bus too. So anything to get the kids interested, to get their initial engagement, so that we can teach them a little bit more about animals. We take kittens, we take dogs. We don't just take wildlife. We are NC Wildlife licensed, but we also take pretty much anything that needs a home, because we think everything deserves a chance to live. And so that's kind of our ultimate goal, is to bring all the children of the next generation in and hope that they love animals as much as we do.
And what inspired you to start doing this?
My mom is actually completely bedridden. She's disabled with something called rheumatoid arthritis, and so about 3 years ago, Steve Stone from American Wildlife Refuge did almost like a Make-A-Wish thing where he brought 5 owls to my mom's house. And from that day forward, I said, I have this wonderful husband, and I will build you anything you need and do anything you need, even free shows or fundraisers and things like that. And so we've been working to get our license ever since. It takes a lot of hours to get a license to be able to hold an owl. And a lot of kids ask me that, and I say, well, you gotta be 16, so maybe your parents can get you out there before you turn 16 so you can start getting involved. And we just love the joy that we get to spread, and you really see it in the kids' eyes. They really get excited, and sometimes at the beginning they're scared, and then by the end of the show they really want to be a part of it, and it is just so rewarding to see that in a kid's eyes. So
yeah, I love going to the events and seeing how the kids just flock to you guys.
They sure do.
So
yeah.
It
is. It's a lot of fun, and we're glad to be here in Cary because it's just a wonderful community where people seem to want to be involved, and so it makes it a little bit easier for us than if we were out in where there's a lot of spacing of farmland or anything like that. Cary's just a great community where there's always something fun going on that we can be a part of. Yeah.
Well, I know you mentioned some organizations, so were there any others that you
Yeah, so those are the big organizations, the ones that's here right now, that these beautiful girls are all a part of, is the one that I'm on the board for as the education director, right? And so we want to do more classes and things like that where kids for homeschool groups and stuff like that can really get involved with animals, and eventually maybe license themselves.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all so much.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
you coming out. So
Absolutely.
If you have
Thank
any
you.
interest in events, all kinds of things that they do. So I hope you'll check them out, and I'll share the information there below. Thanks so much.
Wingardium Leviosa.